Hey Vanessa, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO, and I want to thank you for taking the time today to speak with me and request your free video. So we're just going to quickly go over a few things on your website and give you some tips that you can apply today so that you can start ranking higher and get more organic leads. So here we are on your website. Okay. You have a decent look to your website. Um, but when it comes to ranking, content is key. So the rule of thumb, your homepage here needs to have a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content, which breaks down to 150 words for every local buyer intent keyword you're going to try and rank for. These are going to be keywords that your customers are going to be searching for when they're having those emergencies. Um, Google does not rank on your website based on appearance. They have robots called crawlers that go and index every single one of your pages, going through your content and indexing those keywords so that you can be found when customers are searching for those services in your service areas. So you need to have a separate page for every single service you offer. And if you serve multiple different service areas, cities, etc., um, anyone any cities that have search volume need to have their own page as well. So you're gonna have to rework your content to go after those important keywords on each of those pages, service pages and location pages. When we look at your top competitor, we have Pyramid Restoration. Let's see. They have a decent looking website and they have more content. But even this competitor doesn't have enough content, at least on the homepage. But as you can see here, each of their service areas has their very own page. So you're going to need to have more content throughout your whole website than your top competitors in every one of your service area. Your top competitor in every one of your service areas. If we come over to here, this is a program we use called Ahrefs that helps us to analyze how your website is performing. As you can see, your domain or your website has a 0 out of 100 rating in Google's trust flow, which means that Google doesn't have any trust in your website, and that's 100% because of your referring domains and backlinks. So having an 11 for your homepage and a 0 for your whole website, this says that most of these backlinks are either no follows or poor backlinks. Not all backlinks are created equal. So you need highly authoritative backlinks, and you need a lot more than your top competitors in each service area. Because you have a lack of content, you've only been indexed for 6 keywords, and you're only seeing one person on average to your website per month. When we look at your competitor, their domain rating is an 18, and that's because they have over 900 backlinks. So you're going to have more backlinks than they do. The fact that they have 964 might mean that they have a lot of no follows as well. But they do have a high homepage, which tells me that most of their backlinks they're pushing to their homepage, which is great. But it does also hurt their service pages and being found for their services. So it's important to have backlinks going to your back pages for your services and service areas as well. Because they have a lot more content, they're being indexed for more keywords, and they're seeing over 269 people on average to their website per month. A backlink, a backlink is when one website links to another website and drives traffic to your website. Google likes this because it's like a popularity contest. So the more relevant those websites are to your website, the more power it's going to push. As you can see, they do have a lot of no follows. So those no follows are not actually helping to push them up in the rankings. Now, your backlinks are closely associated to your content and your keywords. So you do need to make sure that you're using that you're linking your backlinks to those keywords on all of your important pages. The last thing I want to discuss is this Google Maps section, the Google My Business page. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section. It is a highly competitive area, and that is because 30% of people come directly to the Maps section and won't go any further. So if you're not in the top 3, you're giving all these leads to your competition. Now, in order to get in the top 3, there's a number of factors, but the most important is something called Citations, which is the name of your business, your address, your phone number, and your website. And having those listed in a variety of places like Yelp, Facebook, Yellow Pages, and LinkedIn. And you need to have a lot more than your top competitor. And if you follow the tips that I've provided you today, your website can be number 1 across Google in your service areas for your relevant keywords. And I know you're probably wondering, well, what do I do now? Well, you can either take the information I've provided and apply it yourself, which is completely okay because this is just free education. I just ask that you go ahead and give me some feedback. If you decide you'd like help getting some of this stuff done and you don't want to have to do it yourself, go ahead and give us a call at the number on your screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.